Guys, welcome to the channel. Today we'll be talking about the best money making methods. Before we get into it, please like and subscribe. It will mean the world. For the first money making method we'll be doing is called Zealot farming. You most likely have heard of Zealot farming as it's a really good early game money making method for beginners. So you can use many different armor sets and weapons to do this, and the most common of which is Young Dragon armor and an aspect of the End. When you progress a bit further in the game, you can use a Wise Dragon Armor and a Frozen Scythe, as you can have more distance and you don't have to travel as far, and it's a lot easier. With the best and arguably the most expensive set for this, you can use any mana set such as Wise Dragon Armor or Storm Dragon Armor with a Precursor Eye, which I will be using, and a Mythic or Legendary Enderman pet to increase your chances of dropping a Summoning Eye by 20%. So, let's get right into it. So guys, after about the 30 minutes of Zealot grinding that I did, I was able to drop 3 Summoning Eyes and a Crystal Fragment, which is about 3.4 million coins for the 30 minutes that I did, which scales up to about 6.8 million per hour. With this money making method, you can be making more or less depending on your luck and also the setup you are using. I wasn't using the best drop, so I believe you can make up to 8 million coins an hour if you have the perfect and most optimal setup. Keep in mind that there are dragons you can do midst of your zealot farming, as well as just the drops from the zealots such as coins or just ender pearls and stuff that do add up over time. So now we'll be moving on to the next money making method. So the next money making method we'll be doing is Automatron farming. With this, you need to be in the crystal hollows in the Lost Precursor City. Here you'll find automatrons where you can kill, which drop many things that are used for Professor Robot to get his crystal. With these crystals, you can do the nucleus and have a chance of dropping a Divan's alloy. Anyways, from that, you can get the items from the automatrons and sell it for a fair amount of coins. The most expensive of which I believe is the Robotron Reflector, which can sell for about 250k, give or take on what time of day it is for you. So with this, you want to follow a path which you can learn and find on YouTube. I'll put a link down in the description below. And with this, you can optimize your farming. You can use Young Dragon Armor, which I use, and my Jujubo, as well as you can increase your magic drop chances with a Black Cat Pet, which I have here. And with this, you will increase your drops. So anyways, let's get on with it. Okay, so guys, after about 30 minutes of Automatron farming, we were able to get quite a lot of drops. Our luck with the Robotron reflectors was quite good as we got 7 of them, but our synthetic heart drop luck was very bad as we only got 1 of them. But still, we made a lot of coins. With 3.7 million coins for the 30 minutes, that's about 7.4 million coins an hour, which I would say is really good for how accessible it is, as you only need to unlock the Crystal Hollows, which is super easy to do as an early or mid-game player. So, we'll be going on to the next money making method now. Okay, so guys, with this money making method, it is called frag running. With frag running, you'll enter the floor 7 dungeon room with either a friend or a frag bot, and they'll leave immediately or as soon as they can, unless you're doing it with a friend, which I highly go against, as you'll have to split the profits most likely, and that'll reduce the amount hectically. So with this money making method, I would consider it mid to late game and even end game, as the setup you need is quite minimal for mid game players, as I highly recommend for mid game you'll use a Jujubo, as mine's quite max I would say here for floor 7, and 3/4 Necron and a golden Necron head. You can also wear Maxwell with the current buff, but I'll highly go against it as the Baby Yeti uses strength to give you defense, so if your survivability is low, I'd recommend just sticking to Necron like I am. With more towards late game, you can use the max setup with 3/4 Storm Armor with River Goggles, or you can wear 3/4 Maxor with river goggles with a Hyperion. But this is quite expensive as Hyperions go for about 1 billion coins at the very moment, which is very, very expensive, which is why I'm mainly doing these money making methods and why you should do them too. So anyways, let's get right on into it. Okay guys, so after about 30 minutes of frag running, we were able to get quite a few drops. Our Diamante handle drops were definitely the best, and our laser eyes were the worst. But the Diamante handles are the ones we're going for, as they each sell for about 1 million coins, and the others, about 200k for the Bigfoot's lasso, and 150k for the laser's eye. The Jolly Pink rocks don't really matter, as they sell for very little, as people don't really want them. But with all this coming together, that's 4.2 million coins for 30 minutes of frag running, or the equivalent of 8.4 million coins for an hour of frag running, which is pretty insane for how simple the gear is you need for this, as you only just need some basic dungeon gear that you can do floor 7 with. This can scale up even more ridiculously if you get a Hyperion, as you don't have to worry about healing or anything like that if you're really good at the game. And I believe with this prime setup, you can make nearly double the amount you are making now, as the run times will be better and you'll just make it feel easier as you have Hyperion. Okay guys, so I'm just about to wrap up the video, and I just want to remind you that these are definitely some of the best money making methods, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway where you just have to put your IGN down below in the comments and we'll give you 1,000,000 coins. And with this, I would just like to say thank you for watching to the end, and I hope you enjoy this, and stay tuned for the next videos. Later.